Now, a week into the Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand, where the 32 teams will soon become 16. And there's been a few shocks and scalps in the tournament so far. Nigeria's Super Falcons victory yesterday, the standout over the hosts, Australia. Today, Group D in action. The Lionesses of England, the European champions, taking on Denmark's Red and Whites. China and Haiti, too, facing off at the bottom of the group. Well, let's cross to Sydney and bring in sports correspondent Adam Hancock. First of all, Adam, Lionesses in action, lacking a roar so far.
Yes, in the build-up to this game, and indeed in the build-up to the tournament, all the talk has been about England's struggle to score goals. They haven't scored more than one goal in a game this calendar year, and they were not very convincing in their opening match against Haiti. They did win that game 1-0, but the goal came from the penalty spot, and it was a retaken penalty at that. It's not really a lack of chances. They are creating plenty of opportunities. They're just struggling really to be a bit ruthless in front of goal and put the ball in the back of the net. But Lucy Bronze spoke to the media yesterday, and she said that she doesn't mind if England win every game 1-0 at this tournament, that results are more important than performances and scorelines. And it's very true. We've seen many teams at major tournaments, not playing that free-flowing football or scoring that many goals, but still finding a way to win. And you would fancy the Lionesses against Denmark in Sydney tonight. They are, of course, the European champions, although Denmark do come into this game on the back of a 1-0 victory over China. So they certainly will be looking to try and upset the odds. We're expecting a healthy crowd in Sydney, including lots of England fans as well, many of them here in Australia for the tournament.
We got the Grenadiers today against the Steel Roses, so Haiti against China, the bottom of the group clash. But just talk us through the standout moments for you so far. Has the first week lived up to expectations in terms of excitement?
It really has. We've seen great attendances at plenty of games, especially the Australia games. And I think really those Matildas matches are the standout moments of the tournament so far. Particularly last night, it was very disappointing for the host nation, Australia, but it was a real shock. They lost 3-2 to Nigeria in a game that if they had have won that match, they would have qualified for the knockout stages. And now the whole of Australia is nervously waiting to see if their star player, Sam Kerr, she's been out injured for the first two games. They desperately need her back for their final group match against Canada. It's a must-win affair now. So following Australia's journey has definitely been a highlight. Also, yesterday, we saw the USA taking on the Netherlands. That was a repeat of the 2019 World Cup final. It finished 1-1 in Wellington. We've seen plenty of great football so far. Some of the smaller teams who are making their debut as well have put on some strong performances. And I think there'll be lots of excitement over the next few days as the group stages draw to a close.
Adam, good to hear from you, and we'll speak to you throughout the rest of the tournament. Adam Hancock, our correspondent in Sydney.